and welcome fans out there. We're here at the home of the Centennial Eagles, MetroEast Sports, with our high school basketball game of the week. And welcome my partner JR, buddy. It's good to see you back again this week.
Good to see you. I'll be here every week.
That's right, buddy. We're here to make sure that you guys get the best coverage in high school basketball that we can possibly do for you. So our game tonight is between Centennial Eagles and the Oregon City Pioneers. We had Centennial last week, a great game over at Barlow. Those girls really performed well for Centennial, and the Daly sisters leading the way. They came out with a big win over there at Barlow High School. How we like that game last week? Pretty fun, huh?
It's always fun, and that was exciting.
Yeah.
Both girls and the boys were exciting.
Yeah.
Every week I look forward to that excitement, and I haven't seen any bad games in the Mount Hood Conference. A lot of good kids, a lot of good teams, a lot of good coaches, schools.
That's right, that's right.
And there's always something great going on, so it's nice to be here and be able to do this for the school and the kids. And like I said, I have a ball doing it. And
well, tonight we have a great matchup between Oregon City and Centennial. Centennial coming off of a win last week, and Oregon City, I believe, was coming off of a loss here last Tuesday. So both teams looking out to get out to a quick start and come up with a win here tonight, Friday night, on our game of the week here in the Mount Hood Conference. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back with the starting lineups.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
Opportunity.
Yeah, he did. He took advantage of it.
He got an opportunity.
The Pioneers.
Okay, and we're back here.
Wearing number 10.
We got the starting lineups here for first, the visiting Oregon City Pioneers.
Number 24, Taylor Knight. Number 32, Katie Kammerer. And number 41, Taylor Shaw.
So you got Walker, Kelly, Knighton, Kramer, and Shaw starting for the Oregon City Pioneers. And for Centennial, we're going to have Bierman, Schmidt, the two Daly sisters, and Ashley Byram.
For your Centennial Eagles.
Now, JR, tonight on our player profile, we want to look out for the twin sisters, Melissa and Megan Daly, the Splash sisters. Had a great game, and they're having a great season so far. They're seniors, and they're both going to be going on to play to the next level. So we expect big games out of both those gals tonight. And then for Oregon City Pioneers, Sierra Walker is going to be their player to look for, their impact player. She's an all-state player, JR, second team all-state last year, heavily recruited by 3 or 4 colleges. I know OSU, Vanderbilt, Arizona State are all recruiting her.
That's excellent.
Unbelievable. So we look for her to really be a big impact player and a difference maker for Oregon City tonight. Now we're going to stop here. I think they're going to have the national anthem, but we're going to keep giving you some information here on both these young teams. Oregon City, they definitely are a team kind of to beat. This is their first season in the Mount Hood Conference. And we're going to take a small break for the national anthem.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
Back here at Centennial High School, just finishing up with the national anthem. Now, JR, we know Centennial is gonna really want to push the tempo They're a running gun squad. They like transition offense as opposed to Oregon City, who they're more deliberate. They're going to try to take care of the ball and get as many shots out of the possession as they can. They want to run when they can, but they like to go inside. So it's going to be a battle of wills here to see who can run and gun and impose their will with their offense.
Well, I like the idea of the press and fast break. We've talked about it in the past. The teams that press, the teams that hustle, the teams that move, drive inside, are usually the teams that are successful.
Yeah.
So I like to see that. That makes a good game.
It does, and it's going to be interesting to see defensively what Oregon City can do with those twin sisters, the Splash sisters, for Centennial. These girls have been having a great last 2 years playing the Daly sisters, and so it'll be an interesting matchup here coming into our 4th game of league play.
And so far, our high scorer for Centennial has been Megan Daly.
That's Megan.
Is that correct? Averaging about 20 points a game. Is that what I understand?
Yeah, she's a tough one to stop. And the good thing about her, and the hard thing actually for a defense, is she can dribble with either hand. So she can get to the basket, and if you want to sag back on her, you're going to be in trouble with her jump shot. So here we go here with the big game of the week, Mount Hood Conference, Centennial versus Oregon City. The tip goes to the Eagles. They're going to have the ball first, and here we go. They start out with a long jumper. That was Daly. And another long jumper right on script. Centennial with 2 jump shots, 2 3-point attempts. Not able to connect, but that's what you're going to see tonight out of those gals.
I like to see them push the effort.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it early. Try to set a tempo, set a pace, and show the other team you're not afraid.
Exactly. Oregon City taking their time, and we know they're going to look inside. They want to take advantage of their height advantage, so we know they're going to be looking to go inside out. But they do start out with a long 3-point jump shot, and that one's off. Rebound over to Centennial on the break. And that's Daly ringing one up already. She's averaging 20 points a game, and she's out fast. Long jump shot by Oregon City. That one's off the rim. And the ball's going to stay down on the Centennial end. They'll have it out underneath their own basket. We know how important it is for these teams to get a good early start. We'll see who can jump off first, and there we go. It's Oregon City. Free throw line jumper by Shaw.
Tie game already.
Yep. Now I expect a good one tonight. Oregon City's 3rd game being in the conference. They're just getting used to these teams. They haven't played these teams before, so they're going to take a little bit of an adjustment period to get used to playing these Mount Hood Conference teams.
Yeah, I was unaware that Oregon City had come into the Mount Hood Conference.
Yeah, they came in with Clackamas this year, and St. Mary's went to another conference, and so it's going to be interesting to see how they adjust. They come up with the rebound, Oregon City, with the long jumper. We know they're not afraid to shoot.
That was on Oregon City's 23, Jordan Kelly. That's her first foul. First team foul on Oregon City.
That was Katie Kramer with the long jumper. Oregon City on the fast break. They're looking for their wing players, either the Daly sisters, and there's a nice reverse spin.
Up and in, nice move.
Melissa Daly showing her ball skills with the turnaround jumper inside from the free throw line. Nice shot. Oregon City going to their bread and butter inside. That shot's off. That was Taylor Shaw with the inside jumper. You've got a turnover here. It's going to be an easy bucket. It was going to be easy bucket, but it seems like they got a little bit of traveling going down there. She got her mind off the easy basket and came up with the travel. Oregon City with a nice token press.
Inside, nice move. Inside, nice move.
And that's what the Eagles Centennial, they plan on doing, is attacking that press. They love it when you press them because that gets them in a run and gun game.
Fouls on Centennial's number 3, Abby Schmidt. That's her first foul. First team foul on the Eagles.
Quick inside inbounds play. Caught Centennial sleeping. Oregon City not able to take advantage and score on that play, but it was a great thought. Long pass.
Nice save, but
Nice.
Oregon City comes up with it.
And they fast break, and they're not able to finish on the break. Scramble underneath for the rebound, and the Eagles come up with it. Melissa Daly with another rebound.
Oh,
my. There's a raindrop for you.
I didn't hear any noise on that.
Not nothing.
I think it was all net.
All swish. Oregon City off with the quick shot inside, unable to score. And here comes Centennial. Oregon City with a nice press, but they keep leaving the outside shooters open, and that's going to cost them. Centennial able to pick up the rebound, working the ball to the around the perimeter. Melissa Daly looking for an outlet here. She goes baseline. They're trying to go inside. And they go back to their bread and butter, the outside jumper. They're short on the three-point shot. Defensive rebound, excuse me, to Oregon City, and they go the full length of the court, working around the perimeter and looking for the three-point shot. That's off, but they get the offensive rebound. Both these teams look a little bit sluggish starting out here, beginning of the game. And we got the dribble drive here by Oregon City. Going to see if they're going to count that basket.
That's her first foul, second team foul on the Eagles. Entering the game for Centennial, number 10, Gianna Levetti.
And that was Sierra Walker with that drive. That's their MVP, go-to all-around player. She was able to finish. We're going to take a quick break while they're taking a break in the action, and we'll be right back here with more high school basketball.
Seven 7,000 high school students drop out every school day. Let's catch them before it's too late. To start helping students in your community, visit boostup.org.
And we're back here with the action. Oregon City with the ball underneath, and they're working around the perimeter, looking for their three-point shot, and they connect.
Cut the lead down to 4 real quick.
Really quick. That's their leading scorer, Sierra Walker. They're all-around player, and she answers for Oregon City. There's Daly to the hoop. Nice trick play underneath. The circus shot doesn't fall for her, and Oregon City with the rebound. They're going to take their time and try to work it in. They run when they can, but they're very comfortable with setting it up and trying to go inside out.
And you say Sierra Walker has been highly recruited, and she's just a junior.
Just a junior. All-state player last year, so she's got a great, great future ahead of her on the next level. She'll be playing college ball. Got a little bit of a turnover, and finally a turnover by the Centennial Eagles. Uncharacteristic of them, they usually take care of the ball pretty well. Oregon City in their offense. Go to the high post with a high post jump shot. That's number 41, Taylor Shaw, with the free throw line jumper. Nothing but net.
Fouls on Oregon City's 32, Katie Hammerer. That's her first foul, second team foul on Oregon City.
So 2-point differential, Centennial taking the ball out.
Well, Centennial has to feel good. They're fast breaking.
Nice pass.
And that's how they do it, folks. That's textbook fast break right there. Megan Daly with the bounce pass, nothing fancy, just hitting the open man. Down the lane, That was Walker. Oregon City with the offensive rebound, unable to get it to fall. Centennial taking their time with this press, getting it across court. There's a skip pass for the long jump shot out of the corner. That's another three-point shot, no good. Rebounded to Oregon City. Oregon City looking to run. Coast to coast, no good, but they get the offensive rebound on the tap back. They're gonna look inside. That ball was tipped and turned over. Steal by Daly. She pulls it back. Dangerous pass, and there you go, JR. Dangerous pass. Turnover. Centennial and Oregon City on the mini break.
Sometimes it's not what you do, it's what the other team doesn't do. And
isn't that the truth?
Those little mistakes can sometimes keep a game close and make a big difference. And who comes out on top in the end?
Yeah, you have to value your possessions because you only get so many shots and chances offensively to get the ball up, and so you don't want to turn the ball over too much. You keep those turnovers down, and you get better chance of scoring. Oregon City with the ball out. Centennial with the ball out of bounds, and Oregon City on the press. Daly with the fake, inside, drops the pass. Looked like that could have been a foul there. No call. Oregon City back the other way. Centennial, they really have their feet moving. They're playing some good defense here against Oregon City, keeping them out of the paint. There's a dribble drive right there. Nice inside move there. But they're going to call it the other way, JR. They're going to get her for an offensive foul.
Oh, they got to travel. They got to travel on that.
They got to travel.
Yeah, they got to travel on that. She was stumbling. Oh, she stumbled a little bit. Tried to underhand it, and I thought it was going to go in.
And there's Centennial with the full court pass. Their coach is a little bit animated over there. He doesn't like that turnover.
Well, with under 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a tough turnover for them. We have a little bit of a hiccup here down here on the court. It looks like they're going to take the ball out again. I don't know if they're going to reset the clock, but it's going to be Oregon City basketball with 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, they reset at 7.
Okay, they did reset
7
the
seconds,
clock.
yeah.
They got 7 seconds to go here. Get the last shot of the quarter. To the basket. There's a defensive play there. Nice block shot by Gabby Schmidt on that play here at the end of the first quarter. And we got a score of Centennial, the home team. They're up 11-7. And we're going to take a quick break in the action here at the end of the first quarter and be right back with more high school basketball action.
You're on your way to meet up with friends, but you can't seem to get anywhere quickly. You don't want your friends to be annoyed, so you text. You're on your way. 5 seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting while driving. Make sure you get where you're going.
Most of the game. Give him 4, 4.5, and 5 seconds.
And we're back here at Centennial High School, home of the running gun Centennial Eagles. We were talking a little bit of football there if you caught us. The Big Duck game. One of our broadcasters, his son, plays for the Oregon Ducks.
Scored the first touchdown.
Scored the first touchdown for him. Unbelievable game for him, an opportunity, but the Ducks weren't able to pull it off. It looked like they were a little bit undermanned in that game down there at Dallas Stadium, home of the Cowboys. So anyway, we're back here. Oregon City's going to have the ball side out. Centennial's pulling their defense out. Now they're stepping in back. They're going to go man-to-man here in the start of the second quarter. And we've got to travel here. Right off the bat, turnover. Centennial gets the ball back and a chance to add to their lead.
That's why it's important to play within yourself and stay balanced. Don't think about passing the ball. Stay in control. And a lot of young kids do that. They'll have a tendency to walk because they decide they want to pass and it didn't work out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's why they have to stay balanced, have both feet planted.
It's a nice shot there by Centennial's leading scorer, Melissa Daly. She's starting to heat it up there. And that one's going to be off the leg of Centennial. Centennial playing tough defense inside. And that's the whole idea. They want to make sure that Oregon City is shooting from over the top and not getting those easy passes inside and getting easy buckets. We're going to have a quick substitution here for Oregon City.
Entering the game, Oregon City, number 23.
Looks like Jordan Kelly coming in.
Yeah, Kelly coming in. Junior 5'8" wing person. Inbounds underneath their basket. They had a little bit of trouble, but they got it out. Going to start their motion offense. Got some tough play down underneath. Those girls are going at it. And we're going to have a call here on the baseline. That ball's going to go over to Centennial. Daly taking the ball underneath their own basket. Oregon City with their pressure defense. And we're going to get a quick timeout here. And we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with more action here. Mount Hood Conference basketball.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Okay, and we are back here at Centennial High School, home of the Eagles. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Daly taking it out, side out. Oregon City still with the token pressure here. Centennial's up 14-7, 7-point lead here at home. And they move the ball around. Now Daly has it outside. Nice pick on the dribble drive. She kicks, and that shot's no good. We got a rebound scrum underneath. Coaches are calling for three in the key. Let's see what the call's going to be. It's going to go over to Oregon City.
It was a nice follow-up on her own shot.
Definitely. Way to hustle. Trying to get that 50-50 ball. Oregon City into their offense quickly. They're looking inside. Nice skip pass along the baseline. Dribble drive. Oh, can't get that one to fall. Nice thought, though. Nice effort, rebound by Daly. Oregon City keeps that half-court press line, just waiting for any small mistake by Centennial, and they're going to have a turnover. Baseline drive by by Centennial, no good. Rebound off to Oregon City, and they're off to the races looking for early opportunity. We got a foul here. It's going to be going on Brooke Bierman, number 1 for Centennial.
Fouls on Centennial's number 1, Brooke Bierman. That's her second foul. 13th foul on Centennial.
Oregon City underneath, they take the ball out. Their post player with the quick drive.
Nice move.
Great move there, JR. Caught the defense sleeping. She was able to get to the hole. It's Katie Kramer. Got a good one so far. Only a 5-point lead here with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Oregon City has to feel pretty good about themselves. They've kept it close. That's Daly with the drive. With the kick pass over, no good. Rebounded to Oregon City, and they're off to the races again. Long jump shot, and that's no good. Another jump shot, no good. Sierra Walker, she's feeling it, trying to get her game going here midway in the second quarter. Another jump shot. Centennial has to be happy with their defense. They got Oregon City settling for jump shots instead of going inside, so their defense is working right out the way they planned it. Skip pass over to number 23. That's Daly. Megan Daly with the miss.
The Eagles, number 22, Megan Byron.
We got Megan Byron for Centennial back in the game. One of their strong inside players. She's going to have a good game tonight for them if they're going to pull this win off at home too. Oregon City with the drive and kick. Centennial able to come up with a defensive play and get the turnover. It really seems like Centennial's defense is really troubling Oregon City. They haven't been able to crack that defense yet. Oregon City in a nice zone defense, keeping pressure, trying to keep contact with the shooters, and Centennial pulls it out again and starts their offense all over. There's a skip pass. Daly with the dribble drive, trying to get a pick up top. Oregon City, tough defense right now, and they're going to have to do that the rest of the second half to make sure they stay in this game. And they
There's
come
a
up
steal.
That's just right, JR. They get the steal and turnover, and they're off to the races again on the break. Long jump shot, no good. That was Katie Kramer with the long three. And Daly back with the answer, no good off the back rim. Oregon City able to corral the rebound. Fast breaking, the Euro step.
That was a nice backhand.
Unbelievable
Nice
shot.
backhand, left-handed, backhand, right side of the hoop.
You got to love that shot.
Nice move.
That's Walker, and that's why she's being recruited by all those teams, college teams. She's a great either hand player. She can go either way, left or right. Rebounded to Oregon City. Behind the back dribble. That's their MVP, Walker, showing you her ball skills.
Number 1, Brooke Behrman, that's her third foul. 4th team foul on the Eagles.
Centennial starting to pile up the fouls. Oregon City needs to keep going inside and be patient. They're going to get to the free throw line here with only 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. They're content to work it around the perimeter right now. They get the high pick and roll. That shot's off the back rim by Walker, starting the break, and that's Daly on the break. Oh!
It did drop.
It dropped, baby. Nice. JR with the circus finish. Daly showing them how it's done. Right back the other way with the three-point shot. No good. Off the front rim by Oregon City, and they pull it out. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Oregon City trying to keep contact. They go for the three-point shot. That one falls, buddy.
3 bounces, finally goes in. That's good.
She hit every side of the rim. That's the shooter's touch, though. That's what you want. Oregon City, they cut it to 2, and they come up with a turnover. Now they have the chance to cut it to actually even the game up here at 16 apiece. Just under a minute and a half to go. Let's see what they can do with this possession if they can tie this game up. Almost a travel there. She thought about the long three, JR.
As we talked about earlier, it's the moving and not quite thinking just as quickly.
That's right.
Your body's moving and you decide to do something else. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Almost took an extra step.
Oregon City content to work it inside.
Oh, we now have a tie game.
That's right, buddy. Oregon City with the patient play and able to find their inside post player. That was Taylor Knighton with the inside play and basket. We got a tie game here, JR.
That we do. I still think the game's going to be inside for Oregon City.
They definitely got to do that.
They're getting inside real well.
There's a nice baseline cut, Daly to Daly, and I can tell you one thing, we've seen that play before. Those sisters have been doing that for the last 3 years. Centennial able to sneak up and get a quick 2-point play and up their lead to 2. 10 seconds to go here. Long jump shot, ill-advised jump shot. They should have went inside with that one. 5 seconds to go. Daly with the long jumper. Front rim, no good. And that's the end of the first half with Centennial, the home team, up 18, and the visitors from Oregon City 16. We're going to take a quick break and be back here at halftime with some information and updates on what's coming up here. High school basketball here in Mount Hood.
In 1977, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the US Open twice, 1 in 1.2 billion. The odds of him having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism.
And we are back here at Centennial High School, home of the Centennial Eagles, and they're up right now, JR, 18-16, in a really pretty good contested game right now. Both teams kind of trying to feel their way out in the first half, get used to each other, and Centennial was able to squeak out a 2-point lead. Oregon City able to really come back here. They got down by 5 or 6, and they were able to go inside finally and get to their bread and butter, get some quick inside, easy buckets, and so they were able to cut this lead down to only 2 points. What do you think they're going to have to do coming back, Oregon City, in the second half?
I think Oregon City's found their path, and that's inside. Pop a three-pointer once in a while, but work inside. And it seems that with Sierra Walker working for them, she can pass off, get inside, hit the paint. But I think their key is going to be inside. They're going to go to the baseline and get in and get their 2-pointers. Don't try for any miracles. They've already proven that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like by cutting that Centennial lead down. So I think the game is spelled out for them. They just had to get the wits about them.
Yeah. Yep.
Get those jitters out.
Get their sea legs under them, as you would
say.
say.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
definitely. They did show better patience, and they weren't settling just for the 3-point shot and the open jumpers. They went inside there in the second quarter, and they were able to cut that lead to 2. Now, Centennial, by the way, you know they're a run and gun team. They weren't really, it kind of seemed lackadaisical coming out of the gate. They did get a 5-6 point lead, but they weren't able to keep it and really extend that lead. They looked a little bit sluggish to me. What do you think Centennial is going to have to, the Eagles, what do you think they're going to have to do in the second half with their jumpers not falling? What plan of action do you think they're going to take?
Well, again, they're going to go back to the small game. They're going to have to go inside, because if you can't accomplish anything in the paint, if you can't go anything in the baseline, either you're just not doing that, or Oregon City has a good solid defense. And it seemed to me that Oregon City was keeping them outside the key. So they're going to have to press. They're going to have to press.
Yeah.
This thing's not going to happen automatically for them.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see some changes on that side. Push inside, push inside.
Yeah, well, we expect Centennial to run because that's their signature way that they play the game. But they're going to have to really do it on the defensive end, because if they can't keep some pressure on Oregon City's going to take their time and work that ball inside, and pretty soon the fouls will start piling up, and Centennial might find themselves in foul trouble, and they don't go so deep on their bench.
Well, we've seen that already.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen Oregon City keep their heads on the shoulders and work the ball outside, and they've gone inside and they made it work for them. So I think their sense of game is coming to them. And we should see some good things here coming up in the second half.
Yeah, well, we'll see what how Centennial comes out in the second half. Hopefully they'll take their time, and we know that they love to run and gun in the up-tempo game, but right now the jumpers aren't falling, so they're going to have to look to go inside out, maybe get some dribble drives and get a little bit better shots and uncontested jump shots. So right now we've got a couple minutes, still 6 minutes to go here in the halftime. We're going to take a break and come back with some more information and some more highlights maybe for you here at Centennial High School, home of the Eagles.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help, but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Oh, and we're back here at Centennial High School, home of the Eagles. Here at halftime, Mountain Hood Conference basketball, women's basketball here. The Centennial Eagles versus the Oregon City Pioneers. And JR, I wanted to go over a couple things here about Oregon City, this being their first year in the conference. They have a pretty good basketball history as far as sports goes. Both teams, the Oregon City men's and women's team, have been pretty good teams in the state for the last few years. The one thing I like about Oregon City is they have a national presence. You can see here they've traveled to tourneys outside of the state. They went to California, down in San Francisco, and actually won a tournament down there, which is unbelievable for an Oregon team. A lot of Oregon teams don't even travel outside of the state. They usually stay inside because it costs a lot of money to travel too.
Oh, that's true.
But they went to Arizona too this year, and they have big plans next year to go to Hawaii. So what do you think that does when you're able to get on the road, JR, and play against, better caliber teams, bigger teams in these other cities and states?
I think it kind of defines your talent overall. You figure out where you stand talent-wise in teams you normally don't play with. And many times, and I hate to say it, but when you go to California, you go to Arizona, there's a lot of talent there. There's a lot of kids, bigger population.
Exactly.
And so you're going to see talent that you normally maybe wouldn't see up here. Now, we're going to have good players, great players. They're going to have great players. The difference is you may have more of them on a given team in some of those areas. So I think you kind of qualify yourself. But the thing that happens, win or lose, is the fact that you made the trip out of state and you come back on a positive note. I think you come back strong.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
Just by making that trip, by getting out of Oregon.
Yeah.
Not that Oregon's bad.
No.
But just to go and travel gives you that energy.
Well, as a team, they say you fight together and you're really a family. So there's nothing better than to go on a family trip and you go out of the state and you're able to really focus. You get the team members together. You're someplace and it's kind of that us against the world type of a thing. And you get down and you play in these other teams and you're usually undermanned and you're the underdog. And it bodes well when you play against better talent.
Absolutely.
You come back, you understand where you are as a team, and it helps you focus. And then when you come and play against teams here in Oregon, you're ready for the challenge. You're up for anything.
Well, all of this, and it's hard for the young people to understand it. I know both of us probably felt the same way. Every game you get to, you want to win every game you participate in. You hate to lose. Losing isn't a bad thing. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose every game.
Right.
I like to say that you didn't lose, you just didn't quite get as many points on the board as the other team before time ran out.
That's right.
And it's taken me this age in life to figure that out. And I like to convey that to young people, that this is still a growing process. You cannot base the rest of your life on 1 out of 4 years in high school, sophomore, junior, even the senior. Once you leave, if you as an individual develop your skills, and that's the key. And sometimes I say that there is no team effort. I hear all this team rah, 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 give for the team. No, you give for yourself. You develop your skills. And once everybody is playing with what they have to bring to the table at the highest level they can play, now that culminates in a team.
Yeah.
But you have to be the best you can be.
Most definitely.
You play for you.
Yeah.
Sounds very selfish, But it starts with you as an individual.
Well, you have to be selfish, because if you don't really toe the line as an individual player and you don't work on your game when the team's not around, you got to be in the driveway late at night with the light on shooting jumpers at midnight. Those are the kind of players that make it, and those are the kind of players that make their team better. And I can remember a lot of times we sneak into gyms and, you know, stow away in the bathroom, and when everybody leave the gym, we sneak out of the bathroom and open the door and let our friends in. We play basketball till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh, you didn't do that.
Oh, we did it, buddy. And I tell you, we were dedicated, but we were gym rats. That was the definition of a gym rat. And I know a lot of these girls, they're frustrated sometimes because they don't have a lot of practice time, and they're, you know, to work on their game. But if they work together, like I say, they take these trips on the road and they work on their games individually, then when they get to practice, it's much easier for the coach to input offense, defense, and get them going. So right now we're going to take a quick break while they're breaking here at halftime before they come back, and we'll be back with more action here in the second half.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are the #1 killer of children 1 through 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Okay, and we're back here in the mighty Mount Hood Conference at the home of the Centennial Eagles, where we have the Centennial girls facing off with Oregon City Pioneers. Got a good game going here, JR. The visitors are down by 2, 18-16 to Centennial, so we look for some heated action here. The Eagles are going to have it side out of bounds, starting their offense up. They have the Daly sisters out front working their offense. That's Melissa Daly with the dribble drive. A little kick pass out for the three-point shot, no good, but they're able to come up with the offensive rebound. Melissa backs it out, and she's going to start their offense up again. She's got the green light to go one-on-one, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Oh, there you go.
Nice, sweet dish under there.
Well, they worked it inside.
They did work it inside to Smith, and she usually hits those baseline jumpers and those easy gimmies down underneath, and unable to connect on that one and extend the Eagles' lead. See what Oregon City does here on their first offensive series. They're in their motion offense, taking their time. We know they're going to be looking for this young lady to score for them. She gets inside. That's Sierra Walker with the dribble drive down the left side baseline. Unable to finish, but she comes away with free throws, JR.
She moves nice. She moved in there real nice. Little left-hander up. Knew what she was doing. Seems like a confident player. I can see why she's being recruited.
Definitely. And under control, too, JR. That's what I like to see.
She does stay under control.
She's going to get free throws out of this trip, and let's see how she's looking on her free throw situation.
There you go.
Nice stroke. Nice stroke. She gets the first one to fall. Second one on the way, and that one's good too. So they're able to tie this game up, and it's looked like it's going to be a seesaw game here at the beginning of the third quarter. We get a foul here.
Fouls on Oregon City's number 30.
Yeah, they got a foul on Kammer. Katie Kammer.
Katie Kammer with her foul reaching in. Oregon City playing tough defense. They've extended their press. Maybe they're trying to get these girls tired, which is not a bad idea because Centennial doesn't go so deep on their bench. It's a good idea to kind of wear them out and put some defensive pressure on them. Daly with the shake and bake drive. Short jumper, no good, and that's Oregon City with the defensive rebound, excuse me. Good defense by Daly out front. Almost a steal. Long jump shot there on a three-point play. And, wow,
know about that one. Sierra Walker, don't think that shot looked like it was going to go, and Daly bailed her out with the foul.
Three-shot shooting foul.
So she's going to get 3 free throws there, JR.
Well, there's one.
It's an easy way to hit a three-point play right here. It should be anyway.
Well, I said that's the easy game. Take advantage of the easy game.
We know it.
There's 4.
We know Centennial is going to try to mix it up here on defense. Oregon City with a miss on the free throw and able to get the offensive rebound.
I'll take 4 out of 5.
So they're going to get another attempt here, and they're up by 2. They drop it down inside, and they got the kick on the outside jumper. No good on the three-point shot. Rebound off to Centennial.
Yeah, that was a reach over on Katie Kammerer.
Well, that was Schmidt with a nice block out, and she has a strong, really fundamental game down below. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and came up with that rebound. Oregon City with the half-court trap. Centennial breaks it pretty easy. They're looking baseline to Gabby. She pumps it back out. Daly has it. Going one-on-one against that zone and decides to come back out. Oh, and that's what we've been waiting for right there. We haven't heard a lot from Byram tonight, but she's a definite three-point threat, and she delivers with that three-point bomb. Centennial takes the lead again, 21-20. A real tight game here, third quarter. Nice inside play. Nice pass.
If I recall, Byram was fairly effective inside last week.
She definitely was, inside and outside. She's a good all-around player for him. Good trap there on the baseline. Nice fast break. Centennial able to turn that into a fast break opportunity, and they go inside to Gabby Schmidt on the baseline. She wasn't able to finish that play, but she's going to get free throws.
41, Taylor Shaw, that's her first foul. 13th foul on Oregon State. At the line, shooting 2 for the Eagles, number 3, Gabby Schmidt.
Schmidt's taking her time, lining it up. She gets that first one to fall. And this is going to give a chance for Oregon City, for Centennial to set their defense up. We got a tie game right now. See, can she bump the lead up to 1? And she does.
That was smooth.
Nice looking
she
shot.
Had a nice
there.
touch on that. Real nice touch.
So Centennial with the 1-point lead. Oregon City down the lane.
Whoa!
Oh, yes. That's a emphatic yes right there. And number 10, you know her, Sierra Walker, with the dribble drive and the finish inside. She got a lot of contact in there, Jaron. She was able to keep control and finish that play off.
And I think that was her right hand.
Definitely right hand shot.
Underhand right hand. That's confidence. It's confidence.
The conventional three-point play.
Yeah, she's developed a good game.
So you can see why she's going to make it to the next level. And we have a defensive call here. Centennial's going to keep the ball.
Oregon City's 24, Taylor Knight. That's her first foul, 4th team foul on Oregon City in the half.
Oregon City with a tight press here. Centennial breaks the trap and able to get into their offense. They find the open player underneath. Nice looking jumper underneath. She was short on that one.
That was a good recovery. Good way to follow the shot. And she fought. She never gave up.
That was LaVille, but they missed it. They missed the play underneath and turned the ball over back to Oregon City. And now they're going to get free throws here. Oregon City forcing the issue, able to get the ball inside and get fouls.
And Gianna Lovell is a sophomore.
Sophomore? She had a great game last week, and so we haven't heard much from her tonight, but we know she's a defensive presence for Centennial.
Well, she has talent. There's no doubt about that. She's got some nice talent. And that will continue to grow. Another couple years, a little summer ball maybe, and develop her skills.
Well, it's nice to be an underclassman, you know, a freshman and sophomore, and get a chance to play. That's very rare. So she's taking advantage of this playing time. She's got the ball now on the fast break. Oh, she can't get the shooter's roll. Nice try, but she did get the rebound. Nice follow. And she goes with their bread and butter. Splash sister. Daly able to get that jumper. That was Melissa adding to her 20-point average. Got a tie score and a good game here at Centennial. Got the baseline drive and the dish. Nice dish. That should have been an easy 2. Oregon City not able to finish. That was Taylor Shaw, their big post player, and she really is their best inside presence, and she wasn't able to finish on that pass, but they need to do that much more often and go inside, try to get some foul, get Centennial into foul trouble. And they do go back inside, and just like I said, they get Centennial to bite on that one, and they get a foul. Gonna get free throws out of this trip.
Number 3, Gabby Schmidt, that's her 3rd foul, 5th team foul on the Eagles. It's a 2-shot shooting.
There's a nice looking free throw for number 41. That was Taylor Shaw. And her second one is, whoa, all around the rim. She gets her to fall. That's what they tell you. When it falls like that, you tell them that's the shooter's touch. That's how we always do. Daly with the ball on the left-hand side. She dribbles up, takes the uncontested three-pointer, almost hit it. Offensive rebound, no good to Melissa Daly. Excuse me, to Megan Daly. And we got a held ball underneath. We got a timeout, I think, JR.
That is a good timeout.
It was a good play there and a good call. And we're going to take a timeout, too, while they take one here on the court. And we'll be right back with more action. Mount Hood Conference basketball.
30-second timeout.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
All right, and we are back here in the Mount Hood Conference, the home of Centennial Eagles, as they're facing off against visiting Oregon City Pioneers. And the visitor right now, JR, they're up by 2, looking to add to that lead.
Up. Not quite.
And that one won't fall for Oregon City on the dribble drive. That was number 23, Jordan Kelly, with the outside jumper. And we're going to get a foul here on Sierra Walker, and she's got to watch it because she is their leading scorer and their best all-around player. They don't want to get her into foul trouble. Oh, it was only her first foul, so my mistake. I thought she had a couple on her. Centennial with the ball out of bounds. Quick look inside. They set it up and go into their offense, which usually involves Megan Daly or Melissa Daly. That was Melissa with the short jumper on the drive, and she was fouled on the elbow. So she's going to get free throws out of this one. Chance to tie this game back up again, and it seems like they're going back and forth right now. Neither team able to really impose their will.
Got the lead to 1 point, yeah, for Oregon City. 1 point game right now.
Oregon City has to feel good here on the road. It's only 1 point game. Then again, Daly's at the line, and we know she's going to usually hit those free throws, and she does. She ties this thing up again. Neither team able to really break out and get a substantial lead. Nice pick and roll at the top of the key. And almost a turnover. Oregon City content to run their offense here. And Centennial really playing some tough, hard-nosed defense right now. Nice dribble drive, the left-handed shot, and they're going to get a traveling on that.
They did.
That could have went either way, JR, but they give Oregon City the foul. Offensive foul, that is. And that's 2 on Walker. Daly in the forecourt finds her sister open underneath. Nice pass, Daly to Daly. And usually the jump shot at the end of that pass, but they find the other Daly underneath on the baseline for the easy 2. Oregon City inside play, unable to finish. Point blank range under the basket. Defensive rebound to the Eagles. Long jump shot. She doesn't draw iron on that. All air. Oregon City able to get that rebound and get under their fast break. They slow it down. They're going to be content to look for a good shot and go inside.
Oh, block shot.
Nice block shot, and then a steal, and then a turnover. Oh, my goodness. There's a dribble drive. Daly had her on the hesitation and was able to get to the rim. What are they going to call? They're going to call a foul before the drive.
Fouls on Oregon City's 24, Taylor Knight. That's her second foul, 17.
Nice hesitation move there by Daly, showing you her ball handling skills, and she is going to get shots out of that. So Melissa's at the line with 2, I assume. We got just over a minute to go here. Centennial's got a 2-point lead, trying to add to that, and Daly does.
Oregon City, number 23, Jordan Kelly.
Extends lead 3 points. 31-28.
See, can she get the second one to fall, JR?
Also in the game for Oregon City,
Smooth.
number 32.
Look good.
Nothing but the bottom. Got a baseline drive here. Their work around the perimeter. Good recovery defense there by Centennial. We're just under a minute here. Nice no-look pass underneath. And I tell you, this Walker, this girl really has skills. She's a great all-around offensive player and good defensive skills too. Her teammate unable to finish underneath. Nice open look underneath.
That was nice.
Nice out-of-bounds play there.
Just squared the shoulders up to the basket. Take a split second. Don't rush it.
And I tell you, Sierra Walker, all-around player. She must have at least 5 or 6 assists. And as she goes, so goes the Oregon City Pioneers. Daly screening for her sister. Outside jump shot. That was Brooke Bierman looking for the three-pointer. She's unable to connect. Oregon City back the other way, and they're going to be content here with 19 seconds to go to try to get a shot here before the half, possibly tie this game up. And they go back to their bread and butter for the three-point shot. Nice looking jumper.
Oh my, oh my.
And we knew they were going to get her. It looked like a travel. The fans reacted to that call. And they're going to give that one to Oregon City. She did travel, JR. She just got a little bit excited there on the rebound. And with 0.3 seconds to go, Oregon City has time to catch and shoot. Oh, my. That almost went there for the Daly sister. That was Melissa. So we're going to be here at the end of the third quarter. The home team, Centennial Eagles, up 32-30. We're going to take a quick break and be back here with more action.
Number 215.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Okay, basketball hoop fans here. We're back. Centennial High School, and we're here into the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter with Centennial up 32-30 over the visiting Oregon City Pioneers. We've had a pretty good game here, JR. Pretty close.
Anybody's game at this point. 2 4-point differential, still a tie game to me.
Yeah.
Got a whole quarter to play, so let's see who keeps their composure.
And that's what it's going to come down here right now. Both teams back and forth, unable to really hold the lead. Centennial able to come out with a 2-point lead, and Oregon City did have the lead a couple times there in the third quarter. But now it's bread and butter time. Fourth quarter, we'll see who has the stamina and the will to impose their way on the other team. Oregon City with the ball out here at half court.
Because Oregon City had a great opportunity at the end of the third quarter on that, and they tossed the ball in on behalf of Centennial, and Oregon City had the ball. He had 2 points. They walked a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a mental mistake.
Yeah.
Well, they probably would have tied this game.
Yeah, they had it.
They had it right in the paint.
Definitely
they had it right there.
Well, right now we've got a little timeout action on the court. We're going to stay right here. It looks like they're going to have to clean something up on the court. So we know with the 2-point game right here on the road, Oregon City has to keep their composure because they're right in this game. It's anybody's game, and really whoever comes out, I think, at the beginning of this quarter is going to set the tone. So look for Oregon City to try to go inside and do what they've been doing to keep themselves in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there
nice
they go.
pass. Nice reach out pass around.
And they went right inside just like we spoke about to Shaw, and she's able to deliver, tie this game up. We'll see what Centennial does to answer. Ill-advised cross-court pass and
my.
Steal.
Did you
Nice
see that?
break.
Did you see that? My gosh.
Nice defense, and again,
Sierra Walker stole the ball, dribbled behind the back, came down to the paint, shot it over, threw 2 down.
She's able to get another steal here.
I'll tell you what, she's coming on right now. She's been keeping something there in the tank.
And we got Oregon City up by 2, running their offense with 2 steals here at the beginning of the third quarter.
Look at that.
Going inside again. Like they say, if it's not broke, don't worry about fixing it. Keep going to your bread and butter.
I like that reach around pass. Love that. She does a nice job with it.
No kidding. The crowd reacted on that play. They were upset. And Centennial with the turnover, Oregon City able to get the ball on the 5-second count. Nice fake and drive. They're going to call traveling.
They did.
That's a tough call there. That was Katie Kramer on the travel, turning the ball over to Oregon City, giving them a chance to tie this game up. Daly with the double picks up front, unable to get an open shot on that, so she's going to take it in her own hands. Nice dribble, nice shake, unable to hit the jumper though. Oregon City with the defensive rebound, and they looking like they're trying to break. Nice quick move in the corner, nice recovery defense by Centennial to stop that dribble drive. Oregon City on the drive, and they get the continuation. That's number 32 for Oregon City, Katie Kramer. The dribble drive and finish, and the and one. She's going to get free throws and see if she can get the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's her first foul. 6th team foul.
And she does get the three-point play, JR.
That was a beautiful move on the part of both of them for Walker to handle the ball the way she did. Pass back to Kammer.
Man, and that press is working, JR. They get another turnover out of it with a long jumper.
Oh.
Rebounded to and off the leg of Oregon City. That's Gianna LaVille with the offensive rebound underneath, the defensive rebound. She's having a great game. We're going to keep it here on the timeout. Both these teams playing pretty hard right now, offensively and defensively. But right now, Oregon City, they've been able to creep into a small lead here.
Well, some hidden skills are coming out we haven't seen for 3 quarters, and I think their composure is going to play a big part of this. And it seems to me that Oregon City is keeping their composure. They're playing within themselves. Some nice smooth moves. They're making things count. So we got a few minutes left to see who comes out on top here.
Yes, we do. And I'll tell you one thing, Oregon City, they really have kept that token pressure on. They've got a nice 3-quarter trap that they use, and they can push it up to full court pressure if they want to. And it's really given Centennial some problems. They've had more turnovers than they normally have. We had them last week, and they definitely didn't have this many turnovers going into the 4th quarter. So
no, you're right.
See what's going to happen here. We know Oregon City is going to keep the pressure on and see if Centennial can keep their composure. They break the press. Daly's able to get the ball all the way down court. And there you go. Turnover. Centennial. Oregon City is really having great success with that trap. And sometimes, JR, it's not you don't want to get the first steal. You just make the other player throw it away.
Well, yeah, it's a team that makes the least mistakes.
That's right.
At this point in the game, composure. The team that makes the least mistakes is going to come out on top.
Well, they're getting unforced errors, and that's what they want. Oregon City looking inside right now, unable to get a shot off, but they have the right idea. A nice pick up high, dribble, drive, and kick. Oregon City still working it around the perimeter. Centennial with good interior defense right now. They have to keep the lid on the basket there for Oregon City, unable to finish underneath. Centennial needs a defensive rebound.
Pioneers are moving the ball real well.
And they're really content. They're under control. They're playing with a purpose. They have the lead. And there they go, dribble drive down the baseline. And they're going to get more free throws, JR, out of this trip.
And guess whose game they're playing?
That's
theirs.
Right. That's right. They're imposing their will. And that's
they
what we
found
said.
their game.
In the 4th quarter is the team that's going to be able to play their game is going to come on top, come out on top. See if they can get some easy free throws here.
The Eagles, number 3, Gabby Schmidt.
Knighton was short on that free throw. She's going to get another opportunity to see if they can add to this lead they have over Centennial. She delivers on that one.
Gabby Schmidt came in for Byram, so we've had a change in personnel there.
She's going to have to really play tough underneath because they need some rebounds. They've fallen behind here. Oregon City able to squeak out a little bit of a lead on the road. Nice 3-point shot, and that, it hits every side of the rim. But that one falls for Brooke Bierman. And she's only a freshman. There's a lot of pressure here in the 4th quarter. She's able to hit a 3-pointer. Nice play inside by Oregon City.
Great
unable
move.
to finish. Bierman with the behind-the-back dribble. No pressure for that freshman. Looking for more. Oh, my.
Well, now you have a tie game.
Oh, my. That's Bierman with the delivery. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3 on that one. 3 points. You got a tie game, JR. Oregon City going back inside to their bread and butter with the kick to the outside 3. Can they deliver? No. Rebounded. And that rebound goes to Oregon City. Excuse me, that goes to Centennial. Centennial with a couple of quick 3-pointers, able to tie this game up. And Daly looking for more. Inside to her sister along the baseline. Nice dish by Daly to her sister. That's Melissa. Excuse me, Megan on the baseline. She's going to get free throws on that shot. So the Daly sisters able to connect here and get to the free throw line for a chance at 2 free throws. Oh, my. Megan unable to connect, and that's uncharacteristic of her. Both those sisters have a nice stroke from the free throw line, but she's unable to hit on the first one. See if she can hit this second one and give the home team a 1-point lead, and she does. Centennial up by 1. Oregon City in the forecourt with the dribble drive and quick jumper.
Oh my, was that nice.
That was a beautiful shot there. Walker able to get inside the free throw line and deliver with a quick teardrop jumper. Got a 1-point lead here for Oregon City. Daly, nice
beautiful move.
Drive inside. Able to maneuver down there and not pick up the foul on the offensive side and deliver with a quick layup. Nice left-handed drive again. Oregon City, they're going to have to cut those lanes out here in the second half, in the fourth quarter, because Oregon City is really attacking right now with their offense. Long jumper, unable to connect. Oregon City with the rebound. A chance to add to their lead. Got their motion offense started. Nice defense here right now by the Eagles. They're keeping them outside because we know Oregon City wants to get inside at all costs. Drive down the base, down the middle. Drive and dish to the baseline. That's number 41. She's able to connect Taylor Shaw.
44-41 score.
That's right. We're going to have a quick timeout here. We'll be right back. Mount Hood Conference basketball.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
And we're back here at the home of the Centennial Eagles. And the Centennial Eagles find themselves down right now 41-44, JR. The Oregon City, a tough Oregon City team on the road, going inside and having their way.
Well, we're coming down to 2 minutes, and it's turned into the Daly sisters game against Sierra Walker.
And there, as you mentioned, Daly just missed that jumper. They are going back and forth. You're right, JR. Walker against the Daly sisters right now.
And I think their coach is probably giving the green light.
That's right. Well, with only 2 minutes to go here, that's what's going to really probably make the difference in this game, if they can stop Walker or if they can stop the Daly sisters. Oregon City with the the turnover. Centennial able to come up with the ball, and they're going to call a quick timeout. Smart play.
Well, Katie Kammer and Sierra Walker have been a strong force for Oregon City.
They have.
And you pit those two young ladies against Daly's. My goodness, we're going to have an exciting minute and a half left.
Got quite a matchup right now. That was great defense right there by Centennial. They were able to come up with a steal here, and right now it's anybody's game. It's 44-41, and if Centennial can come up with a quick bucket here, we're going to have a 1-point game. That was a nice timeout and a smart play. That was a freshman, Brooke Bierman, #1 with that steal, and she got tied up there on the ground, but she had the presence of mind to call a timeout real quick and save the possession and give a chance, give her team a chance to get back into this game and cut it down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe both teams are going to be, well, we know Centennial is in the bonus. So if they can get Oregon City to foul here, they're going to get free throws out of this possession and be able to keep the clock from being their enemy. We've got a minute 38 to go here on the official clock. Centennial ball, side out. See what they have up their sleeves coming out of this timeout. And they do have plenty of time, JR, but there's no shot clock, so that's the problem in high school basketball. You got to really be, you can't waste time here. They're going to need 2 scores here unless they get a three-pointer. And they go for the three-pointer out of the timeout, JR. Oh, my. They read my mind, and they deliver. And you know who that was all day long. Daly delivers with the three-point jump shot.
Yeah, there's a whack in the face. Yeah.
Wow, and that was a tough call, wasn't it?
That was a chop. Yeah. That was
Fouls on Centennial's 22, Megan Byron. That's her first foul.
Byron, a tough inside player, unable to get the steal. She got the foul instead, and that's going to stop the clock, which is good, but it's going to give free throws here to Oregon City and give them a chance to set up their pressure zone defensive press.
Yeah, it's a play you get mad at yourself. You didn't need it, and
no, that's a tough one.
A little over-aggressive, make a little mistake.
Well, Walker makes him pay with the first free throw, gives him a 1-point lead, and see if she can extend that lead to 2, and she does.
Back to the small game, the free game.
Boy, and we're going to get a timeout here, and we're going to take a timeout here with 1:18 to go, and Centennial down by 2.
Score, Oregon City 46, Centennial 44.
And we'll be right back with more action in the Mount Hood Conference.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
Okay, folks out there, we are back at Centennial High School, home of the Eagles, and we find where the Eagles find themselves down right now to Oregon City, 46-44. Coming out of this timeout, JR, they're going to have a chance here, Centennial, to tie the game at least, or on a three-pointer, take the lead. Which way do you think they're going to go offensively?
That's a good question. I think I'll just go outside. You can tell me how it ends.
It's anybody's guess, right, is what JR is saying right now. They start their offense, of course, was Daly at the top of the key. She's looking for a pick.
Oh, my.
She got lucky on that one. That should have been a turnover, but they were able to corral the loose ball. Just under a minute now to go. Daly again starting the offense, doing one-on-one. Oh! My brother, I tell you, she has ice in her veins. She delivers on the three-point shot.
Well, we're coming down to 40 seconds. And
Oregon City goes inside, unable to finish, JR. Defensive rebound to Centennial. 35 seconds to go here. And what's going to happen here on this play, they're going to get almost a turnover. That ball's going to stay here with the Centennial Eagles, and of course they're going to take a timeout, and that's a smart play. And we're going to take a timeout too real quick. We'll be right back here with the last 30 seconds of this game.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
All right, fans, and we're back here, Centennial High School, and we've got a good one, JR. We've got a one-point game, and I don't know, Oregon City's going to have to come up with something here to pull this win out, and they've got an opportunity. They're going to get a chance with the ball.
Well, we'll know in just about 30 seconds.
That's right. And actually, Centennial actually is going to have the ball. I thought that was going to be Oregon City ball. So Centennial is going to have to, Oregon City is going to have to foul, and they do.
Well, Cameron did a good job on that.
They fooled me on that one.
She's the one that tapped it out. So.
Fouls on Oregon City's number 10, Sierra Walker. That's her second foul.
So Walker has the foul so they can get the ball back and hope that Melissa Daly misses a free throw. And I'll tell you one thing, I think she's only missed one tonight, so. And she delivers with the first one. It's going to be a 2-point lead right now with a chance to move it up to 3 with 27 seconds to go, JR.
But I think we know what's going to happen at this point.
If she gets the free throw to fall, Oregon City needs a 3-point shot to tie this game.
The Kammer and Walker going from the outside. Watch them work the ball.
Well, they start their offense out, and they do go for the 3-point shot. And they get the 3-pointer to fall. Oh, my.
I knew they gave Walker the green light. They gave Walker the green light.
Beautiful 3-point shot. An ill-advised foul right there. There's only 7 seconds to go. They didn't need to foul. That was a tough shot there, but Daly able to use her ball handling skills to get to the basket and draw the foul. Oh, my. May I say my again?
Tough mistake. Tough mistake.
That is a tough one, brother. That's a tough one. Daly at the free throw line. She usually hits these, and no pressure. All net.
Was there any question who was going to handle the ball on those last couple of plays?
Definitely. They're going to try to ice Daly right now, Oregon City, with the timeout, and see if they can get Daly to maybe miss this second free throw. We're going to stay right here on this timeout. We got ourselves quite a game, JR. Never really thought it was going to come down to the last shot, but we love when these games are, you know, anybody's game. It makes it a lot more fun for us to call.
That's right. There aren't any bad games.
No.
Most of them are pretty good. Some are a little better than others, but there's never any bad ones.
Well, in high school, like you say, whether you win or lose, it's about learning, you know, learning experience. And it's high school basketball. What you want to do is make an improvement and see improvement game from game for players and as a team as a whole.
Yeah, just develop your skills. And like we talked earlier, at least at the next level, you can walk in somewhere and give yourself an opportunity to play. If you take skills with you, they're going to get noticed.
You will.
They're going to get noticed.
Well, we're going to come out of the timeout here, and we're going to have Melissa Daly at the line with a chance to add to her point total. She's had a pretty good offensive output tonight. She can push her team up by 2 here with another free throw. And she gets that one to fall. 2-point game with 7 seconds to go. Oregon City doesn't have much time. Oh, no.
Oh, wow, that was a late call.
They're going to get a call there on that one, or is it going to be a foul or a timeout?
That was... I thought they'd called a foul down here, but I'm not sure.
I'm not either, JR.
Somebody called a timeout with 1 point.
But there was a foul. We just don't know if they called it before the timeout. Now we have a timeout on the court. We're waiting for the official, for the officials to let us know. They're discussing it. Well, I did see a foul, JR, definitely.
I thought there was reach over down there.
Yeah, it was definitely a reach in, but there may have been a timeout before the play, so, and it looks like it was a timeout before the play. Oregon City had a helter-skelter situation going. They had a chance at a 3-point shot there, but the coach was able to get a timeout there, and it's only going to be, I think, possibly, what was it, about 5 seconds to go there?
Yeah, we're about 5, yep.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game, like I said. 49-51. The home team was able to get free throws there, Melissa Daly, and deliver and give her team a 2-point lead. Now we're going to see what's going to happen here with Oregon City possession here at half court.
Well, they did readjust the clock, so we're at 3.4 instead of 1.1.
And they're going to give him, they're still adjusting the clock. 3.7 seconds to go. Oregon City side out. It's going to have to be a quick hitter. 1 second to go with the shot. And I don't know, JR. I can't believe this one.
Oh, my.
We're waiting for the official. We're waiting for the officials to make a signal here.
Oh my, I think Sierra Walker just solidified something in college at the next level.
I'll tell you one thing. If they're going to watch the replay of this one, Oregon City able to hit the final shot. Sierra Walker able to deliver, and with a dagger 3 right in the heart, JR. She pulls out the win for Oregon City. What a game, man. What a game.
I knew you had to get it to Walker. I don't think we had an option.
Right.
I'm surprised they went for the 3, but it shows me they've got a lot of confidence in her. Otherwise, they'd have passed it off and driven the paint and tied the game. Gone for 2. So you go for 3, you go for 2, tie the game, go into OT. Did it go into OT in high school? No, they just call it a tie, don't they?
No, they go OT.
They do go
OT. They do go
okay.
OT. And I'll tell you one thing, JR.
That's right. That's right.
Unbelievable. I mean, she could have had easily gone to the hoop and got the 2-pointer. But
yeah,
on the road, you know, I agree with that thought process. Go for the 3. What do you have to lose? Because in overtime, you're going to be on the other team's court, and who knows what can happen. So she did. She went for the 3-point shot. Unbelievable shot, contested the whole way, and she was able to deliver, and she got fouled, JR. Great high school women's basketball game. We love this. We love it.
If you can win a game like that at the end of the game and avoid overtime, which is no guarantee, no matter which direction you go.
Well, I tell you,
take the 3, go home.
That's right, and they did, and they hit the shot, and the crowd went wild, and Oregon City able to pull this one out. And the sad point is, if somebody has to lose, Centennial completely shocked. Unbelievable. They didn't think that shot had a chance, a snowball's chance, and you know what, to fall, and it did. And that shows you, if you play hard, you get yourself a chance, an opportunity to have it close at the end of the game. You never know what's going to happen. And that was a game, really, Centennial, they toyed around and played with Oregon City, and they never really kept that lead. And Oregon City able to keep it close and able to squeak out a win here on the road. Big win for the visiting Oregon City Pioneers. And we love it. We love these kind of games, JR.
All the girls played well.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody performed very, very well. But I think the outstanding players tonight, obviously, Cameron Walker, for Oregon City, and the Daly Sisters for Centennial.
Yeah, that was Sierra Walker, by the way, and she is their MVP player, JR.
I can see why.
You know it, and she's being highly recruited, like we said. Oregon State, Vanderbilt, Arizona State, all those D1 schools are looking at her as an unbelievable player, and as you as fans can see, she delivered tonight.
Well, I think I know where the coach has and the team has confidence in her.
Yeah.
To say, okay, you got a green light.
Yeah.
Go do it.
That's right. And, you know, we have to feel bad for the Daly sisters. They really don't taste defeat that often, especially here at home. But, you know, they were unable to pull that one out. They had many opportunities. They had a couple of leads early on and even in the fourth quarter, but unable to sustain that and pull the win out. So what we're going to do now with the second game of our doubleheader coming up, we're going to cut away for a break and be right back and finish this one off.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
All right, and we're back here at Centennial High School. Great high school, women's high school basketball game. Oregon City able to hit the, basically with no time on the clock, three-point shot. And we thought they were going to go for two, but they went for the three, and they got the win on the road, JR.
As the game progressed, if one of the teams doesn't have a substantial lead, it's going to come down to a couple of minutes. And I'm not surprised after watching Sierra Walker and Cameron. And as we work toward the fourth quarter, They did a fabulous job.
Yeah.
I mean, they came into control. They played their game. Their moves were spot on.
Yeah, they were, buddy. And they deserve this win. And we hate to see anyone lose. You know there has to be someone, a winner and a loser. But tonight, Oregon City deserved it, and they were able to pull out the win on the road.
Yes, they did. They absolutely deserved it.
And we thank you guys for tuning in here to MetroEast Sports and our high school game of the week for the women. Oregon City able to squeak out the 1-point win on a 3-point buzzer beater. And Centennial goes down to defeat here at home. Make sure you look for us again next week, Friday game of the week, and we'll be back with more high school action.